From Delaware's premier television company comes a new and exciting website, Delaware28.com. On Delaware28.com, you can check on the latest updates on all your favorite shows. Around town, city scene, cook to order, product knowledge, and the Tim Paul Show. And now you can also enjoy our live feed feature where you, too, can become a star. So don't delay and get on your computer today and check Delaware28.com. Delaware's premier television programming is now your premier website.
Your message out to over 2 million homes. Call Positive Promotions at 302-292-3994 or log on to our website at PosProTV.com.
He's somewhere.
What was that flash? Over there. Welcome back here, Mr. Dave Tiberi. Join us. I want to get right into it and talk about your governor. No, we've kidded about that. I mean, let's talk politics real quick before we get to you promoting your fight. What's happening with the Delaware Republican Party here? Anybody jumping on?
It's interesting. The Democrats, Republicans, because I think in Delaware everyone knows each other directly and indirectly, and you have two very strong candidates on the Democratic ticket. And I really was excited because I thought that would be an interesting race. Whoever wins that primary between Markell and Carney and then Alan Levin. And now there's names, I think, like Dave Burris, which is John Burris' son who ran for governor, might run. And names are floating out there. And even on a lieutenant governor's race, we tend to overlook that. But on a Democratic ticket, they have two strong candidates in Ted Blunt and Matt Dent. So I think you're right. The Republicans have to look at... I think the Democrats have done a good job with their farm club, and the Republicans
farm club.
and the Republicans haven't done that.
He just trashed you, didn't he? Now you're going to hear about it, the farm club of the Democrats. Well, now let's get away from politics.
Let's get back to what I'm good at here. Let's talk about boxing.
AAA Congress.
I wanted to show everybody that you're poised and ready for take on that role someday. We're going to have to polish it.
As you can see, I'm not politically correct.
Well, let's go to the boxing then, because you are politically correct on that, because you stayed out of boxing for many years because of the way boxing was, and then now that it's changed a little bit, and you can see a way that you can actually influence the way the boxing matches take place and stuff by doing the promotion. Biggest one yet, third one here in Delaware, and you have lured and baited the string, and here they come, ESPN.
Yeah, Tim, it's exciting actually, because it's unheard of for a rookie promoter to get this kind of opportunity to promote a major ESPN televised championship bout. The winner of this major fight, Darnell Dingaling Wilson, who's ESPN's top fighter.
Is he off the farm club?
Yeah, he started at the farm club. He's working his way up now. But Bernard Hopkins, about a month ago, was on the phone with me. He said, what's crazy is, he said, this guy could fight. He said, and with a name like Dingaling, you better be able to fight. But the winner of that fight for this USBA title goes to a mandatory title fight for the IBF cruiserweight title. So this is Delaware's, I think, in history, growing up in the sport, this is probably the biggest fight ever come out of Delaware. And then, of course, we just found out Gamboa from Cuba is going to be the co-feature. And then we have the local boys. My nephew Mikey, who is 4-0, 2 knockouts. He's going to be featured. Ryan Belasker from Newcastle. Have a fighter from Kent, fighter from Sussex. So because of these knockout artists, there's a good chance our local boys could see some ESPN time. So we want the Delaware fans down there to bring ESPN and the networks back.
Right, because that's what ESPN looks for when they come in. And right now, tickets are becoming a hot item already. So if you're looking for tickets, the fight's going to be next weekend, isn't it?
It's February 8th, next Friday night, ESPN. They could go to doverdowns.com, www.doverdowns.com, and go on upcoming events, and they can, through PayPal, credit card, buy their tickets, or 1-800-711-5882. Again, what's exciting is the whole night is built around competitive fighting, and the fact that we're able to, on a national platform, they're coming into Delaware's first ever major fight card. And then, of course, we have local talent that could get some ESPN time.
Yeah, so you definitely want to check it out. I was thinking that guy, if you get on TV, if you dress up a little bit, like that guy was on the American Idol here with the little bikini outfit and stuff, Shaved, yeah.
Well, we
got some weird characters in Delaware. We want to invite them down there, too, to get some TV time. Because this is national TV. When it's happening there,
it's live.
Somebody in California is going to sit there and watch that same fight
So show up in your bikini.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, it's like the Holyfield fight out in Vegas. I fought out in Caesar's Palace once, but they They showed actually ESPN Sports always show it where the guy came in with flying in.
With the parachute. None of that. No, we don't want any of that
That's
taking
right.
place.
We don't want that during this fight
but
card.
You've got to be truly, excited because who you're getting to put this match together with, a legend in boxing. The Tiberi locally, your brothers and yourself have created quite a legend yourself within the state of Delaware. But who you're getting to co-promote this with is got to be exciting to get in with that family.
Yeah, we're working with the Duva family. I'm going to be Lou Duva is going to pay tribute to Lou Duva that night, the Hall of Fame trainer who's had, I think, about 15 world champions, and his son has signed right now as a promoter the heavyweight world champion, and so. They do a lot of the HBO fights, pay-per-view fights, and so it's a co-promotional deal. Sometimes it's hard when you work something like this out, but we're finally to the final phases. We're ready for fight night, and ESPN Dover Downs gave us a great report yesterday. Tickets are selling well. There's a lot of interest in sponsorships, and of course, you've been covering it since day one. This is only my fourth promotion, and to be the figurehead of an ESPN major title fight is exciting. Yeah,
because I know I'm going to be sitting in Dover versus sitting in front of my TV, and you can do the same thing. February 8th is going to get started. Because you were talking about a card and all that. What do you got? About a 10-card fight going on here?
Well, yeah. Possibly the way it's fallen in place, it could be up to 9 fights. And, of course, I keep on promoting Dingaling Wilson, but he's fighting B.J. Flores, the Olympic alternate, who's 20-0 with like 16 knockouts.
Oh, wow.
So the main event immediately moves up to number 1. And we also have Robert Bam Bam Hines, former junior middleweight world champion. He's going to be able to sign autographs. Stevie Cunningham, the present cruiserweight world champion, who's going to be fighting one of these guys. He's going to be coming in. We're in dialogue with Bernard Hopkins now. He tries to attend the fights because he was actually my chief sparring partner. So we have a lot of interest in the local area because I think the fact is people do want to keep local boxing here. And the way they're going to do that is come out and support it.
Yeah, and right now, you're not going to get, like you said, a better fight than what's coming in as for the main event. But all the fighting that goes along with it, as well as I do. Everyone I've covered, you've had some, exceptional fights in some of those. Some of the best fights that I've ever seen.
They've all been evenly matched. Yeah. All the opponents, it's not like a blowout.
And when you talk about our future champion, because I think Tiberi there is, you got to kind of root your nephew on there a little bit.
It's been fun watching that. Yeah. Of course, that's one of my hardest things is because my nephew is on the card. He's doing really well, and he's been very popular. He's drawn a big crowd. He's already himself over 200-300 ticket sales. So it's exciting to watch him, and he's a very disciplined and very good. He's a very good fighter.
On February the 8th, you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much, Dave.
Thank you,
Lots
Tim.
of luck.
Thanks for the support.
Get down there. Check out the website once again. The website one more time.
www.doverdowns.com or 1-800-711-5882.
You wait up for some of Miss Teen Delaware's time. Now. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
Here comes the produce.
All right. Thanks, mate.
To find out more about the Tim Qualls Show and other Positive Promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.posprotv.com.